keep looking over at our live cameras. Snow's really coming down out there, downtown Buffalo, at least, right?
Yeah, it's funny because right over here in the Weather Center, we have the downtown camera, and then we also have our Allegheny cam down there in Cattaraugus County, and that camera looks fine.
Yeah, it depends on where you are, right? You can look outside the window and see a totally different story somewhere else.
Well, it's usually the case in Buffalo when it's, the tale of two cities. So usually it's the other way around, though, where the southern tier is getting the snow, and it's not the Buffalo area. But yeah, take a look right now at the satellite and radar, and you actually see that snow has entered the Buffalo area and areas just south, reaching down to Hamburg, even over towards Marilla. But that's really where it's concentrated, at least for right now. We're all going to be seeing some snow tonight, especially with some accumulations primarily for the southern tier and a whole lot of active weather approaching us as we go through the overnight right here. So let's take a look at future look. Again, that snow is moving through pretty much from the north to start, affecting areas in Niagara County, Orleans County, and of course Erie County, which has already begun, at least to a certain extent. And then after we get through the night, partway at least, these bands set up once again these lake enhanced snow showers, especially for areas of the southern tier and also areas north coming off of Lake Ontario. The Buffalo area shouldn't be much going on as we go through the overnight. Right here on Future Look, we're in the early Sunday morning hours, and pretty much the same continues as we go through the first part of the day tomorrow. Most things are going to be relatively quiet as we go through the afternoon and the evening. So looking at the Bills game really shouldn't be an issue as far as precipitation is concerned. But then we're keeping our eye on this. So this is Monday at 4 a.m. So late Sunday night into early Monday morning, we have some additional snow for all of us in Western New York, a little more of a synoptic system moving through. And it does move out then, so the northeast portion of the viewing area, that's where it's going to linger as we then go through that period of time, and then relatively quiet thereafter. However, fast forward, again, we talked about an active week ahead. Tuesday morning, we have some rain moving in. So again, there's that system that's moving in Monday morning, bringing us some snow. And here's the system that's coming after that, bringing us a little bit of rain. The temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer, so that's at least good news. But then the precipitation is unfortunately in terms of rain. Overnight tonight, what are we getting in terms of snow? Possibly half an inch in some areas closer to Buffalo, maybe 2 or 3 inches in some of those highest elevations along the Chautauqua Ridge. And here's our precipitation chances as we go through this upcoming week. Yeah, it's an active week ahead, starting off with some snow because of those temperatures, and midweek towards the end of the week, we do have some rain chances, but the temperatures are going to be warmer. Take a look at those temperatures. Got the cold blue here right now, but as we go through the week, those temperatures continue to warm up, eventually being about 10 degrees, actually more than 10 degrees above where we're supposed to be for this time of year. There is that warming trend as we go through the week. We're supposed to be in the mid to low 30s for our normal daytime high. So Tuesday onward, we are seeing temperatures above normal. So 20 degrees through the overnight. Again, that snow is moving through, cloudy conditions. And then tomorrow, we have that chance of snow showers primarily earlier in the day, and then it does sort of fizzle out. Minor accumulations possible. And then the 7 days ahead. Again, we have for tomorrow some of those snow showers coming off of Lake Ontario affecting Niagara County. Buffalo should be okay for most of the day. And look at that warming trend once again. Look at by the end of the week, we're looking at the mid 40s potentially. But again, snow transitioning to a little bit of rain on and off through the week.